What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Saturday night. Hope everything is going well with y'all out there, man. Let's just get to it. First things first, salute to Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. And if you're new, man, I'd like for you to sub the channel. Run a likes up for your boy. And last but not least, tip your bartender. Man, today was a pretty cool day for me. Did some running around with the family, hung out with the family, been spending a lot of time with them, and came home and did the normal stuff. And came home, like, do what you do, man. Most Americans on the weekend fall asleep on the couch, watch TV, relax, fall asleep on the couch, have some dinner. You know, basic American Pie type stuff. Let's keep the likes 50%. I get a text message from a member on this channel that is in law enforcement back in the Bay Area, maybe a little while ago, because I'm on here and I talk so much on what's going on in the world on this channel that a lot of times I just need a little bit of time away. Not a day. I don't get a day off, so it ain't like I don't get to come home. It's just maybe I need a couple of hours to myself, which is not asking a lot. But I got the text message from a close friend who is in law enforcement in the San Francisco Bay Area telling me about Ricky Pearsall, first round draft pick of the San Francisco 49ers, was shot today in San Francisco by a juvenile over his Rolex. And where it happened at. Let's keep the likes at 50%, you guys. Let's run the likes up. So I hit her, I hit that person up and been talking to them on text, giving me an idea, and I went and read what was going on. So if you didn't know, Ricky Pearsall, who's a rookie wide receiver with the 49ers, he was taken 31st in the first round, was in San Francisco at Union Square. Union Square is the area in central San Francisco where a lot of all the shops are at, hotels, nice hotels, and I wouldn't call it Rodeo Drive, but it's like the Rodeo Drive of San Francisco. At least that's what it used to be like. So for a lot of you guys that may understand that, the Rodeo Drive situation here in Beverly Hills, it's like that, but not on that level. Okay. But with that being said, he was shot in the arm, and it was a 17-year-old assailant, shot him in the arm, tried to take him out, broad daylight, tried to take him for his Rolex. Didn't happen. They caught the kid, and now Ricky Pearsall is, getting his injuries treated. And what's interesting to me, man, is that in that area where it happened at, I spent a lot of time there. I spent a lot of time in Union Square, San Francisco, when I was back home in the Bay Area. Just to let you guys know, we all know that what my affiliation is. You already know, all right? You already know what team I'm riding with. Raiders! You already know that. But the truth is the truth, bro. I grew up in a 49er family. Everybody in my family's 49er fans. I lived in San Francisco. I lived there. My brother was born there. All right. So that area I know very well. And that used to be the area where during Christmas, that would be the place you would want to take a little shooby-dooby. You want to go and walk around during Christmas. They'd have all the Christmas festivities up, the Macy's that's there. Or they used to have the Nike Town. They used to have all these shops and nice hotels. And it was a nice area for you to go with the family and walk around and get the Christmas festivities going on. And I spent a lot of time up there because that would be a place where I would go and hang out if I'm trying to, be around certain type of people. I'd be over there. Take a girl over to the Cheesecake Factory. If she was, if it was like that, I would do that. I met a lot of people up there. Like, hey, meet me over here, let's go, let's grab a little something to eat, little, walk around dates, them kind of things. Dope. But San Francisco's not that anymore. San Francisco is not even close to what it was as far as a tourist attraction, as far as, you know, the allure of the city. Very beautiful city, but the people that's in it have ruined it. But I think that that's a shame, man, that the city that your team's named for, even though we all know they're playing Santa Clara, the team that they're known for, the city of San Francisco, is shooting their own, bro. Shooting their own because it's that bad. All right. And in correlation to the Raiders in Oakland, San Francisco and Oakland's a 12-mile Bay Bridge ride. It's 12 miles away. All right. Oakland, San Francisco, you can stand where Candlestick Park used to be, Candlestick Point, and on a clear day, you can look all the way across the bay and see the Oakland Coliseum. Okay, or O.co or the net or whatever, depending on how old you are. You can actually see from the opposite side in a clear day. You could see where Candlestick was. You can easily see across. It was just that much of a close situation. And even though I grew up in Oakland, in that stadium in Oakland, and spent a lot of time in Oakland because my father worked up there, this is why I'm glad that the Raiders ain't there. I'm glad the Raiders ain't there, man. The whole situation up in the Bay is ridiculous. It's not even a place that, okay, it's not even what I remembered. It's not even close to being what I remembered. It's just not ideal anymore, bro. It's not ideal anymore. I can go to Vegas and not have to worry about that. But it's so lack of what's going on up there. It's so expensive to live in the Bay Area. And everybody's struggling, bro. Everybody's struggling. And you're, minding your business, man. A Rolex ain't that big of a deal, bro. It's not like it was iced out. It's a Rolex, man. You're in a place where you think you're safe at. There's a whole bunch of cameras there. That is a primary tourist attraction. You go to San Francisco, there's a couple of tourist attractions that you're gonna have. All right. You're gonna have Golden Gate Bridge out there, Fort Point. You're gonna have the Presidio if you're a military person, Presidio. You're gonna have Coit Tower. You're gonna have the Transamerica Building. Okay. You're gonna have the Bay Bridge. Okay. You're gonna have it was called Pac Bell Park back when I was there, where the Giants play. You're gonna have the Chase Center. You're gonna have Nob Hill riding the Charlies and all of that, and then you're gonna have Union Square. That shouldn't have happened, dog. But guess what? The NFL is gonna have to try to come up with some classes or something to get these dudes that are from other areas, that are not from these blocks and from these areas, to understand what it is. There's certain places you can't be walking around, dog. You got to understand where you at. You got to understand, the territory. Okay. You don't get to just walk around and just be minding your business no more. All right. Okay. Let's make it clear. There's no more just walking around minding your business because everybody's in your business. Everybody's sizing you up. They checking everything out. Right. These wolves are out here, dog. These wolves out here. And guess what? You either going to be the predator or you're going to be the prey. You got to know. You could be with your family. You could be with your kids. Okay? They don't care, bro. If they see a mark, you a mark, they're gonna mark you up. It's that simple, dog. Okay? You got to know what you're doing. And it's been like that. It's been that way, but now it's even worse because now you're not even safe in areas that you think you're safe at. You think because you're around a lot of money and you're around where you think that, it's taken care of, that you're not going to get clipped. Your ass is going to get clipped, dog. Here in Beverly Hills, man, Beverly Hills up the road, man, Rodeo Drive, they're doing smash and grabs in the daytime, dog. They don't care. They don't care that you got cameras. They don't care what you're doing. They don't care if you got a little gun. They got guns too. It's like, you ain't safe, dog. I'm safer in the hood. I'm safer in the hood than I am in Beverly Hills, bro. Because in the hood, they're going to be looking at me like, man, I don't know what OG might have something. OG, yeah, what's up? They're gonna talk to you. They're going to try to see if you're going to speak, they're going to check your demeanor. They're going to check your temperature. I'm on Crenshaw. I go down to eat in Compton. I eat. I'm gonna go where it's popping at. I'm gonna be around mine. I ain't worried about it. I ain't banging. And I've had some people throw some sets at me before. I've had some people try to ask, try to say what's up. And, seeing these young cats, I pull right up, get out, look at them. What's up, OG? What's up, y'all? And I go in and do whatever I got to do. And they're like, yeah, this dude we don't know what's up. But you don't get to walk around, bro, and around hungry people with a big ass plate of food, dog. I don't know where you're getting this from. Okay? You don't get to walk around starving people with steak and lobster, bro. No. They're gonna relieve you of that. I'm just happy that it didn't turn into something worse. All right. I'm just happy that Ricky Pearsall, he's not playing next week. Niner Empire, your number one draft pick, is not playing. Not that you guys really need him, but still. Hey man, you better understand what's going on, dog. You better look at this as a life lesson. All y'all young people out there, man, and even if you ain't so young, there's nothing wrong with you being prepared. All right. Even if you're not carrying anything around with you, it's always good if something don't feel right, something don't seem right. It ain't right. So how do I feel that this is going to affect the 49ers? I don't think it's going to affect the 49ers too much because he's not a starter. But then again, that's something that he's going to be out for a while. Yeah, you ain't playing with no damn bullet hole in you, dog. You take the whole, it's going to take some time to heal, man. They might just put him on the pup list, give him 6 games or something. But that's unfortunate, man. I don't want to see that happening to nobody. A kid, he's a kid, bro. He's just in college, man. Got him a little bit of money. He went down. I don't know what he was doing there. Haven't heard from him yet. But a 17-year-old kid is walking up to a grown-ass man telling me, man, come out that watch. You 17, dog. Well, I don't think that Ricky Pearsall was coming out of his watch, to be honest. He's like, I ain't coming out of this watch, man. Youngin, you a Similac child. You crazy as hell. Cack. Somebody's more about that life than you are. I mean, ain't gonna be no fair one, bro. I'm pretty damn sure Ricky Pearsall's in shape. Pretty damn sure he lifts weights. Pretty damn sure he's physical. But you ain't physical with one of them hot ones in your ass. When them hot ones in your ass, okay, it's your ass, okay? So I don't know the details of it. I just know the terrain. I know that terrain, bro. I was just in San Francisco 2 years ago. Took my wife and my son up there. My wife's from the East Coast. My son's from LA. They don't know nothing about the Bay or my pedigree. Okay. My son knows more about Baltimore and New York City than he does about the Bay Area. Okay. And he's only 4. So I'm up there. I'm trying to show him, where his pops is from, where his pops' pedigree. Man, driving up there, dog. Tent cities, hypodermic needles, dirty, grimy ass people. Man, I was literally in San Francisco 30 minutes, bro. I was like, ain't no reason to get out. I ain't getting out with my son. And my wife in no stroller and walking around. Hell no. We literally just drove through it. I'm like, this place is, wow, this is not cool. Take my ass back to Oakland, go over that way. Went over there, it was no better. I was like, man, let me get my ass back, to the South Bay, I'll call it. So the NFL has to understand the climate. You can't just have your players not understanding where it is. I think the NFL needs to tell these teams and these to to give them some type of idea of where they're at, like what's going on. Like, that's an investment. It's an investment, bro. Like a lot of y'all think, oh, it's just no big deal, but that's an investment, bro. First round draft pick, and he's shot. He ain't injured. He ain't injured on the field. He don't have plantar fasciitis. Cat got shot. It's on, man. Something's gonna have to be better with this situation, man. These young dudes are very, very. I mean, they don't. You can't give them a chaperone. They're grown ass men, but there needs to be some kind of a symposium or something like that, man, to avoid the Henry Ruggs situation. Yeah, Henry Ruggs situation happened a couple of years ago, but let's not act like Rashee Rice from the Super Bowl champions just didn't do it a few months ago. Did the same thing, same exact thing, car racing, acting fool, da da da. Could have unalived himself, his friend, and somebody else. Same situation, dog. Different team. All right. So all I'll say is this, man. I feel bad for that kid, man. I feel bad for Ricky Pearsall. Don't matter what team he's on. When you talk about somebody putting a bullet in you, dog, there ain't nothing minor about that. It ain't got nothing to do with teams and colors and affiliations and who you like and who you don't like and all of that, dog. This is a kid. This dude is, I don't know how old he is. He's between 22 and 24 years old. I know that. And he's not in the hood, because a lot of people, oh, he was walking around. Man, Union Square, dog, has Gucci and Louis and Fendi and Cartier and they have all of that over there. All of them stores are there, bro. All of them. He was not walking in a Hunter's Point somewhere. He wasn't walking in a Fillmore district. He probably would have been safer over there, to be honest. Okay, probably would have been safer. But Godspeed and prayers go out to Ricky Pearsall, man. Hope he recovers. I hope he doesn't have like a psychological thing too, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure this kid never been shot before. Hope he doesn't, hope it doesn't affect him as far as his mentals. Because if you're, based on what you guys are telling me, he's out there signing cars. You're out here trying to give back to the community, because that's your time. Then people wonder why these people are jerks when you see them out. And then you wonder why they don't want to sign an autograph. Oh man, like when LeBron was in Paris, and the kid came up to him and he stepped in front of him. He's like, "Hey kid, don't do that, don't do that." And they were, "Oh man, LeBron's being a, oh man, that's a fan." Man, nah. Too many different scenarios, dog. Like there has to be a certain type of etiquette. You just because I'm famous and you bought my jersey or you bought my hat or you bought my shoes don't mean that I got to put myself in harm's way. You crazy as hell. Okay. That definitely ain't it. Okay. If you want me to spend my time with me, for me to sit up and give you an autograph or give you something, a trinket, hey man, you gotta be in check. You can't just be stepping in front of somebody, dog. Like, what if my security does something to you? Like, when people don't think like that. These celebrities don't owe you anything. They don't owe you an autograph. They don't owe you a picture. They don't. Okay? I've been around a whole bunch of people, dog. Household name people. There's a time and a place for everything, and there's a way to do things. There's a way to ask. Okay? I'll tell you this right now, man. Here in LA, man, you can go to dinner anywhere. You can walk into a Fat Burger and see a celebrity, like somebody that's notable. And if you don't know how to go up and introduce yourself and know how to ask somebody in a nice way, you ain't getting shit. And then you're going to walk away bitter. Oh, man, this person, man, nah, dog. You see somebody eating at a table and you want to get their autograph, you come over and you say, hey, excuse me, I know you're eating right now. I'd like to know after you finish eating, could I have a couple of minutes of your time to take a pic or something? That's what you do. Hey, man, my grandmother's a big fan, dog. Hey, man. Dude, I'm eating right now. Oh, he was rude. He was an asshole. No, he wasn't. You was an asshole. You was an asshole. That's why they don't do it. That's why they're just like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. Okay? So that's what it is, man. That's effed up, to be honest, bro. It's effed up. Damn, dog. I'm just out here just trying to get myself bared up. Y'all, you shooting at me, dog, over a Rolex, dog? Okay. I understand Ricky Pearsall's position because he ain't never been like that. It's always been a fair one for him. It's always been a fair one. Bet you if it was a fair fade, I would have went with Ricky Pearsall, man. I put my money on him. I think it would have been him in about 30 seconds. But these dudes is cowards, bro. They ain't coming at you fair, bro. They ain't coming at you even-handed. You're posting something and you're gonna have somebody who don't know you, who don't got their picture up, who don't got their real name up, talking crazy to you because that's how it is. It's the punk era. Okay. It's the word that begins with a P and ends with a Y era with these people out here. They really ain't sacking up. They're not gonna knuckle up with you. They're not gonna give you a fair one. They're not gonna care that you with your daughter. They're not gonna care that you with your grandmama. Everybody come up out of everything you got. I want everything you got. I want your keys. They're gonna go to the ATM machine, have your family in the car with you, and you go to the ATM machine and empty it. Like, understand it, dog. You better understand what it is. But an NFL player he's no safer than the rest of us. Okay. He's no safer than the rest of us. If I was walking around, I had a Rolex on, and I was over there, I would have had my Rolex in the car or locked it in the trunk, or I would have put it somewhere, dog, put it in my pocket. At least take it off, put it in my pocket, bro. Like, you're around a bunch of starving like Marvin for a Cool J song ass people. Okay? Trying to tell you, stop flaunting your blessings in front of pigs and swines, bro. All right? So anyway, I just want to say that real quick. Let me read you guys' comments. Okay. See what's going on, man. Hopefully y'all saying something intelligent, because that's all we do over here. Sub the channel. Sub the channel. If you're intellectual and you actually can, formulate a sentence, this might be for you. But if you're a dumbass, this ain't for you. Daniel Berry Sports, what's going on, big dog? What's happening? Carlos Sanchez, what's going on? Good evening, Shaq. Good games. I didn't get a chance to watch no games today with the family running around. Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? I'm good, Sarah. Good, Sarah. Spending some time with the family. Got to go to Target and do all that kind of stuff, So same old. Justin Shaw said, "What's good? Finally got the notification. Appreciate that. Always go through everybody that's members or subscribers on this channel, or even if you're interested. Make sure you always go to the notification bell and unclick it and go to add all notifications. So every notification will go out, because YouTube is very weird about sending notifications out. Sports in the Bay, what's up, sis? What's up, sis? Okay, my sister, man, Felicia, there's a deeper cells on here. No matter what your allegiance, it makes no sense to what happened to that young man. Absolutely. And a fee, I also need to talk to you about something too. I got a little something I need to run past you. I'll hit you tomorrow. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. But that's just a life lesson, man. You don't eat in front of starving people, bro. You don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know how long it's been since they've had a meal. Okay? And kid, just like here in LA where we got the PB and Rock, the rapper, he was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, but he was at the wrong one. Pulls up in a Rolls Royce, $750,000 worth of jewelry. He wasn't at the right Roscoe's. He went to the hood Roscoe's in South Central LA, and another 17-year-old kid went in there. Dad gave him a gun, told him to go rob him, and killed him and took his shit. Okay? And now the entire family's in jail. So that was last year, bro. Okay? You're not safe, man. You don't dangle a carrot in front of a horse that you standing in front of, dog. Okay? You better be standing to the side, because you standing in front might trample your ass. Okay? Hold on. Okay? Talking about college football, we ain't worried about that right now. It's too early to get excited about that. Okay, there's only one game. Everybody ain't played yet. Booty Bang, hey Shaq, what are you doing today, man? I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Bo Long in the house. So I saw, did Purcell get shot in the chest? No, he got shot in the arm from what I was told. He won't be out the whole season. He'll be back. Luckily, it depends. I don't know if he hit any tendons in his arm. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Him being an athlete did help him. Him being an athlete will help him recover faster. If you're just a normal person, you ain't, you're not a world class athlete, then it's going to be more barbecue chicken for him. But he's an athlete, so I think he'll be okay. Okay, he's not the first NFL player to get shot, and he won't be the last. But as you can see, you don't see nobody on a certain tier getting shot because they know better. Debo Samuel wasn't out there. Okay, Brandon Ayuk, who just got that big ass bag, he wasn't up there just walking around. Should have took his ass to Santana Row. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Bev? And ain't that right, Sarah? Take your ass to Santana Row, down San Jose. A little bit safer there, dog. Okay, you can walk around with your Rolex and ain't nobody gonna cap you up. Okay. No dog, what's up, Shaq? You see Josh Jacobs talking smack on the Raiders again in the media, although he didn't say the Chiefs 70% of me would never want to join a team out of hate. Man, yeah, I mean, I see it, man, because I get all the sports stuff, man. But Josh Jacobs is not a Raider no more. Okay, Josh Jacobs plays for the Packers, and it's like I said, man, it's just like a bitter baby mama that doesn't seen you move on. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? Every time your baby mama talks crazy about you, what you gonna do? You gonna address it? I can't address it, dog. It's like bitter is bitter. It's what it is, dog. He really wanted to be a Raider, and it didn't work for him. Okay, so he can talk crazy all he wants to. It's not gonna help him, dog. Put that piece of cheese on top of your helmet and go play some football. Don't worry about what we doing. Okay, we gonna be with whoever we with, and that's who it is. Okay, you don't get to tell me who to date. I ain't with you. Okay. Hazamathan in the house. Sarah says, I believe Purcell was shot in the chest. Oh, he was shot in the chest. I thought he was shot in the arm. I read he was shot in the arm on the thing, but maybe he shot in the chest. If you shot in the chest, dog, that's even worse. Okay. Booty Bang said Packers and Eagles in Brazil is going to be fire. Yeah. From what I heard down there, Booty Bang was neither team is able to wear green from what I was told. Because there's cartels and things down there that green is like that color green is like really notorious down there in Brazil. So like, man, they probably won't be wearing green. Okay. We got some twerkers on here, man. We got some people in twerking and booty clapping in here. It's always some booty clappers, bro. It's just ridiculous, dog. Okay? They can't go to strip club and get no money, so they come online and booty clap. Raiders 75-28 in a survey of 31 agents done by the Athletic turns many Raiders are being the most unstable franchise in the league. Your thoughts? How are you most unstable franchise in the league when you're the sixth most valuable team in the league? Don't believe everything you read, homie. How are you unstable when there's only 5 teams that's worth more than you? When you were 30th, when you were in San Francisco, I mean, back in Oakland, and now you're the 6th on Forbes, how are you unstable? Can't believe it. You can't believe everything everyone writes down on a piece of paper, dog. It's just like reading these things on here, dog. You believe these people on here, man, you definitely deserve to get whatever they give you. Booty Bang, if you could give Ricky Pearsall follow the advice, what would you tell him? Take it as a valuable lesson, man. Don't go where you're not familiar. I mean, what else can I tell the kid? It ain't his fault. He should have been able to go there and not get shot. I mean, what am I going to tell him? All I could tell him is, now you got to be more aware, dog. Do your research before you go in them areas. Okay? Don't go alone. Okay? X-Man, what's going on, man? It's popping, man. Sorry to hear, what happened to your first round draft pick, man. I hope the kid recovers. Hope he recovers quick. Nobody deserves that. Justin Saw, don't forget Twin Peaks. Yes, sir. Booty Bang. First 49ers get embarrassed by the Chiefs Super Bowl. Now these rookies are. He wasn't stealing nothing. That rookie didn't steal anything. You got the whole story all wrong, Booty Bang. Like, don't say nothing ridiculous, bro. Okay, what you're saying is ridiculous. All right. Raw Rango, what's going on, Raw? What's going on? Bo Long, do your thug thizzle. Bev, hit that like button. You already know. Booty Bang said, "Yo, when I rode the bus, the kid mama said keep your eye on everyone, but no trust no one. But that doesn't mean that you're not gonna get got. If you look like food, you look like food. Simple as that, bro. You didn't look like food. That's why nobody did nothing. You look like some food. You're gonna find out. Okay. Put on some Jordan 3 black cements. Put on a little chain or something. Have you a little iPod. Have you a phone and one of the newest iPhones and get on the bus and do all of that. You'll find out real quick. Okay. Bev, yeah, almost like, yeah, we got to get these likes up, you guys. Keep the likes at 50%. Sup, sis? Bev, hit that like button, subscribe, lock in with the channel membership. Okay. Follow me on X, follow me on Twitter. Said he was signing cards and dude tried to rob him. Yeah, I mean, don't you think that's the best time to rob somebody's when they're not paying attention? Easier to rob somebody when they're not paying attention. Why you think when you're walking down the street with your girl and you're walking and somebody just jumps out the bushes or somebody just jumps out the alley because you ain't ready? But if you ready, you be like, they could tell you look like you ready, man. If you're too engaged with what you're doing, people are paying attention. You know, I'm always darting my eyes around. I know what's popping. When I first thing I do when I go into a restaurant or I go to a Starbucks or I go where thing is, I'm looking at to see where the exits are. Like it's just my nature. Like I'm never gonna not know what's popping. I'm gonna know, okay, where's the exits at? Where the door at? How's the layout? I mean, today we went inside Starbucks today. I hadn't been in this Starbucks. Shit, how long has it been since I've been in that Starbucks? I haven't been in that Starbucks since the pandemic. All right. And when I walked in, the first thing I noticed was that it was remodeled. I told my wife, I was like, hey, they remodeled this. And they you know, because my voice carries, so they heard me. You know, I said, man, they remodeled this, man. The last time I was in here, man, this was this. They had an outside area. This was bigger. This was places to sit down. And I noticed it. And I was like, wait a minute, things aren't the same configuration. It's just automatic, bro. Somebody's food and somebody's going to eat food. I'm going to eat. I'm not getting eaten. I know where everything is. I know the layout. I know where all the exits are. I know how the parking lot is structured. I know don't go this way because you can't go out that way. There's only one way, two ways in. You can go this way or that way. That's it. I know all of that. I don't go to areas that I don't know that. And if I don't, if I'm in a new area, I'm figuring it out. So best time to rob somebody is when they're not paying attention. Okay. All right. Always some booty clappers in here. Okay. C. Carrera said, looking at the kid's Instagram, for sure he was eating like food and with that bust down Cartier. Yeah, it was a bust down. Oh, that's even worse. It's even worse. I didn't think it was a bust down. I mean, these dudes that are busting down these Roy Oaks and they're busting down these Cartiers and they're busting down these Rolexes. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of cornballs on here. See, Carrera, they don't know what a bust down is. They think that's something. That they like to do. But on the weekends, bust down, bust down, Tatiana, bust down. I need to see you bust down. That's what they think bust down is. A bust down is a watch that's been iced out. But you know, like I said, some people they squares, dog. These watches are worth more with no bust downs on them. It depreciates the watch to be walking around with a bust down. But then again, it could have been a fake. We don't know if it's real. Trump said the Bay was a big place for once. Yeah, it used to be. Hey, dog, we need AP's first win as official head coach in his hometown. Yep, it's going to happen. I'll be there. Latino for Trump said it's sad to see it. Experience sucks. I've been vacationing there in San Francisco. I live in Tennessee. People are crazy. But hey, I'll tell you, man. You're in Tennessee, big dog. Memphis is no joke. I got cousins out there, dog. Beale Street. Walk around with a bust down watch on Beale Street. Them wolves gonna follow you back to your shit, and they're gonna relieve you of everything. If not, put a hot one in you. Okay, trust me. You got to know where you at. All right, you do. All right, Sarah allegedly was signing autographs early in the day, and then he went to Union Square. Yeah, they followed him. They followed him, dog. I mean, you're a high profile person now. Okay, he had no reason to be walking around with a bust down watch in San Francisco like that, dog. There's no reason, bro. Okay, get you a nice G-Shock watch. Get you something that's cool. that you wouldn't mind, man. Hey, man, you want to relieve me of my watch, man? My watch is $200. Man, go ahead. You know, these dudes want these chains. They want these watches. But dude, you don't wear that around. It's not a wear around piece. You don't wear that around, dog. Tripping. Yeah. All right, man. Nate Dogg says, I just bought my tickets to the game. All right, big dog. Hope you go. Oh, you ain't got to hope. I'm going to be there. It's guaranteed I'm going to the game at SoFi. I'll be there. Love to get a pic with you. Hey, man, yeah, I'm going to be tailgating. I'm going to be around. Okay? I'll be around. Latino said, damn, bro, I know you was hurt to see home like that. Nah, I'm not hurt behind it, dog, because like I said, it's been like that for a long time. Been like that a long time, dog. Said, man, I go to Vegas more than I go home. Vegas is 100 miles closer, and I don't have to worry about all of that. I don't really have no reason to go home. I don't. I used to go home, go to a game, go see the Raiders, go see whatever. I ain't got no reason really to go home. And people want to see me to come to LA, you know. So, I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go home and go to people's houses and run behind people. I'm gonna be traveling here, driving all over the Bay Area to say hi to everybody. But I'll be ready to go home, dog. I ain't gonna even hold you. There for 2 days, I was like, man, let's go home. I mean, once I seen everybody and was able to run everyone down and hang out and catch up, so take my ass back to LA, dog. Safer in LA here, way safer. Okay. See Carrera, man. Nail Nasty. I live in the Bay Area, and San Francisco is one of the most dangerous cities in the whole Bay Area besides Oakland. It's bad. It's bad, dog. And you know, it's funny when when you have such a great affinity for something, great memories, growing up, like your childhood and your adulthood. And, man, I had so much good times up there, dog. I mean, it was cool. It ain't cool no more, dog. Ain't cool no more. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. All that property and all that stuff's gonna get devalued, and people are gonna start buying all that stuff up, all the office buildings and all that stuff. And the next thing you know, within the next 30 years, they're gonna make San Francisco the worst place to live if you're trying to get it out the mud. They're gonna make that place really hard, to be there. The laws is gonna be strict. They're gonna start getting rid of everybody. I'm already seeing it here in LA, bro. Okay. Santa Monica Pier. The most visited place in California is the Santa Monica Pier. Okay. They are tired of the homelessness out there because what it's doing, the tourists don't want to be out there. They don't want to be panhandled to all day. They don't want somebody walking up to them, asking them, holding a sign up. Like I saw somebody today, man, kids, a guy had a sign out there. Dude looked like he was about 26, 25, 26. Looked like he was in good health. Wasn't dirty, wasn't filthy. Sitting out there talking about he's married with 3 kids and he had his little 3-year-old daughter sitting on a damn milk carton while he's holding up a sign. I mean, a milk crate, I should say. I'm just like, everybody don't want to deal with that, dog. Like everyone's trying to separate you from your money. Okay. And so they're saying they're going to make it even tougher because they had laws about you not being able to sleep overnight because, you can't have a vagrancy law out here. You can't say homeless people. You can't say that because you're going to get sued by every homeless person in the world. Going to say that they were offended and you're being what they call it, you're discriminating against them. So they got to say vagrancy. Like you got to have a vocabulary. Okay, you have to have a vocabulary if you want to say something without offending somebody. You mean the same shit you meant when you said homeless. Okay, vagrant. See, you guys, that's how they get you, man. If you ain't intelligent, that's why this channel ain't for all these dumbass people that come on here. Dumb as hell. That's why you're eating Alpo out the can and we're not. You have to know how to talk. You don't say, well, the homeless problem. You say the vagrancy problem. So they are making the law stricter for you to, first they had it where you couldn't sleep on the beach and you couldn't do this and you couldn't do that. Now they're having that. They're not allowing anybody with blankets. See? Oh, you can go out to the beach. You're supposed to go out to the beach with your girl, man. It's kind of cold. You got a little blanket. Y'all are covered up. And I'll sit up there watching the water waves, lap on the shore. Now they're trying to say, well, after a certain hours and you have a blanket, it goes against the city ordinance. What are you saying? You're trying to tell me if me and my wife go out to the beach and I got a blanket on, y'all gonna give me a ticket? No, but that gives me an excuse to come up to you and say, hey, how you doing, sir? There's after this amount of time, or what do you out? You got an ID? Yeah, here's my ID. Oh, okay. You ain't got no ID. You got to get your ass off the beach, homie. So that's what's going on. San Francisco's gonna do that. Oakland gonna do that. Red light, what's going on? Red light, what's going on? Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's make it pop. Okay, what's going on? Hair grease, what's going on? What's going on? I see y'all. Camaro said, hide your bling, players. Hey, man, shoot, man, why you blinging? Why you blinging for people who don't have shit? Okay, you're not supposed to be blinging to people that don't have nothing, dog. I mean, what's the use? What's the use, man? Okay, we understand your car, man, but anything can happen, dog. But when you walking around with that on your person, like you're doing too much, every ring, every finger on has a ring on it. You got 4 or 5 chains. You're doing too much, bro. You ain't a rapper. You ain't a rapper, dog. You're doing too much, man. Okay. Oh, he's 22. Yeah, he learned, bro. Okay. Yeah, kids don't have no respect, Sarah. And what do you think of the league not punishing Rasheed Rice when they presented for minor things? They're gonna suspend him, dog. I mean, right now he's suspended indefinitely by his team. The Chiefs did a preemptive strike. They decided to suspend him first. Okay, which to kind of soften the blow a little bit. Okay, it's just like anything else, man. I'm always going to use street talk. I'm always going to use common sense. I'm always going to use your job, use relationships to make some of you guys be able to digest it a little bit better. It's just like, man, when you caught a case and they try to tell you want to plea it out. Okay, if you take a lesser charge, then this will be that, and then hope that the judge has some leniency on you because you went in and you took a lesser charge. Okay, it's a felony. We'll knock it down to a misdemeanor, blah, blah, blah. But you pre-guilty. Well, I didn't do it. What do you want to do? You want to risk going to trial and going to jail for 6 years? Or do you want to take this plea deal and go to jail for 6 months? That kind of thing. So Kansas City decided to go ahead and do a preemptive strike on Rasheed Rice and suspend him indefinitely to try to maybe Goodell, when it comes time to it, and they say, okay, we're ready to reinstate him. Roger Goodell gonna be like, okay, 2 games. But I mean, if he's not going to miss 4 or 5 games, they might say, okay, well, time served. All right, he can come back after week 8 or whatever. Okay. Jubal says they're going to charge Ricky for turning the gun on Jujuvie. I don't think so. This isn't the normal Joe Blow dude. Okay. I don't think that's it at all. I think that there's going to be some self-defense. This is a guy, this isn't the normal, this isn't me, this isn't you, Jubal, this isn't anyone else. This is what they would consider to be a high-profile person who, if he got shot and he got the gun and he shot back at him, I don't think that the district attorney is going to, not in this case, not with this guy. He's a 49er, bro, San Francisco. They're going to wipe that clean for him, dog. And if he shot back at his ass, salute to him. Okay? You shoot me, dog. Somebody else is getting some hot ones. C. Carell said 211s are happening in the richest areas. Keep your head on the swivel. Most famous bank robber said that's why, because that's where the money is. Food for thought. Yeah, you got to keep your head on the swivel out here, dog. Okay? Now it's not as bad as it was maybe 2 years ago, but man, smash and grabs happening everywhere, bro. Broad daylight. You think you safe? You're at this suburban mall, with the tax bracket at 50%. That's the most dangerous place you could be, dog. That's why when people be telling me, I'd be, "Oh, Shaq, man, you always in them hood spots, man. You got to be careful, OG." Man, I know how to move around mine. I know how to move around where I'm comfortable. Okay, I'm not in danger, bro. I'm not. I know what it is. Okay, I can recognize the signs. I know who's doing what. I'm comfortable. You go in Beverly Hills, man, you relax, man. You thinking you got it, man. Half of these places cameras don't work. They security, man. If their life depended on them, they couldn't run around the track nonstop one time. Fat as hell, no training, and they're not getting paid enough money to put their life on the line for your ass. So when I go out there, dog, I'm a lot more guarded. I'm way more guarded than I was before. Okay, trying to be honest with you. Nate Dogg, you see that video of Karen at Marshawn Lynch's football camp arguing with him because you yelled and cursed at the kids to fix the kid's mistakes? Yeah, I saw that, man. That was a couple of years ago, but I did see it. But that's what it is now. I call it the participation trophy award generation. Most people who come on a live stream and just start saying crazy shit, it's because they're participation trophy people. Why else would you try to talk to people who ain't interested in talking to you? Why else would you you got to show your thong strap to get somebody to say something to you because you're irrelevant. You think just because you're alive, people need to talk to you. People need to see you. People need to acknowledge you. You're not standing out for nobody to acknowledge you. First of all, you're not participating with us. Second of all, you can't compete with us. You're not you're not even on our level. So guess what you do? You booty clap, show off your thong, okay? Take off your, you're soft in the panty liner area, and that's the only way you'll get some attention. You'll get, 10 seconds of fame, and then you get thrown on your ear. So Karen, the lady that was cussing at Marshawn Lynch, her son is never gonna make it at all. If you think she just did that just because he was a football player, she does that at school. She does that when his ass is, her son is in any situation where she feels he deserves something, that he's entitled. She's doing that. It was Marshawn's turn. That's it. He told her what he could tell her. He wasn't disrespectful, but your son's not cut out to be a football player. If your son, you talk about yelling at your son, cursing at your son or yelling at your son, he ain't making it in football. Take his ass somewhere where they'll talk to him nice. Okay, take him to chess practice where he could learn how to play chess or something. Like, don't bring him out on the football field. Okay. Jubal Ray talking to Nate Dogg. Hit that like button. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Y'all being lazy, bro. Okay. I see Correct Julie's not really the move in California. It is, but you got to know where you at. I mean, why are you walking around like that, bro, just anywhere? Like, you don't even got no security. It just goes to show you that he doesn't know how to move. You got to know how to maneuver. I bet you if Debo Samuel's in that situation, nothing wouldn't happen because he would have had people with him. But you don't get to walk around, like I said, in front of starving people, man. With French fries falling out your pocket. I don't understand that, dog. Okay, he brought it on himself, but he shouldn't have had to worry about it because he was minding his business. But guess what? It ain't your business when everybody knows your business. Like him with the channel membership, buy the merch, man. The merch is hot. Okay, the merch is moving. Let's go. Rob Lockhart's FSF got ruined by contagious mind virus laying down Larkin late at night. And the days it was always bad. I know it's a nightmare. Expect the South City, but not the square. Yeah, dog. I mean, you know the city. You know what district you're in. Okay, um, I grew up in when the time I was there, I was in Sunset, Sunnyside district. So yeah, man, you got to guard your grill. I mean, back in the days, it used to be, okay, stay out of the Tenderloin. Tenderloin ain't that bad now. My niece lives in the Tenderloin. Tenderloin ain't all that big. It used to be certain areas you didn't go to. You didn't go to HP, Hunters Point. You didn't go to Fillmore unless you knew what it was. Okay, and you didn't go to what you call it, man. Stay off of what's the name of that street, man, over there, dog. It'll come to me. But there's certain areas you knew not to be in. But you're in Union Square, you're fine, bro. You on Market, you fine. You're Pier 39. You're Jack London. I mean, not Jack London. Ghirardelli Square. Your ass is in Fisherman's Wharf. You're good. You're good, dog. Okay, so that's what it is. Michael Vincent Jr. says, you look like Coolio. Coolio is my homeboy, classmate. Okay. Coolio is my classmate. Rest in peace. Went to high school with Coolio. It's my dog. Okay. Matthew Kano said, what up, Uncle Shaq? That's crazy. Crazy hell, dog. What's the world turned into? Same world it's always been. It's just hitting you where you care. You care about the National Football League now. It's important, but you see people getting robbed and taken from every day. It ain't bothering you. Okay. Ray Gonzalez making it political. Like that had anything to do with it. That had nothing to do with Democrats or anything or Republicans. That had to do with somebody walking around looking like a snack and somebody got bit. Okay. What's up, Vivian? What's happening? Matt Kenna, how you feeling? I feel great. Feel great, man. Feel great. Feel blessed. Okay. What's going on, HM? Oh, it's the chest? Okay, that's bad. Okay. Seacrest is a spot called Fashion Island in Newport Beach. I'm assuming so. I'm probably really scared, and I'm telling everybody, kids up there, away from the south to LA, back on it, commute. I've been down there, dog. I've been to Fashion Island. Been to Fashion Island before, man. There's a whole bunch of malls here. I go to malls all the time. You know, the Grove. You know, they was getting their windows smashed and grabbed. Beverly Center. I mean, they're all over the place. You just got to know what's up. You got to know where you at, man. People, you don't. The days, these kids now, and I'm going to make sure that my son knows, they don't know how to move. They don't know how to move, bro. They're in their phones so much, they don't even know what's going on. I mean, how many times have you been walking and somebody who's looking at their phone just walk into you, almost walk into you because they're so caught up in what they're walking and texting and not even looking up. People don't know how to move, dog. They didn't learn how to move. They think, oh, I'm minding my business. Minding your business don't mean shit. You minding your business is an opportunity for me to mind your business with what you got in my pocket. And that's what it is, dog. He just didn't, he was moving funny, bruh. He wasn't moving right. You're a professional athlete. You have stuff. You can't move like you moved a few months ago. He was just in college a couple of months ago. He might have already had that watch already with the NIL deal. I don't know this kid. NIL deal, you're walking around with millions. Caleb Williams and Bronny James at USC last year. I think Caleb was getting $6 million a year, and Bronny was getting $9. Both going to USC, University of South Central. They never get caught up. Caleb Williams driving a 2023 Ferrari Targa, double twin turbo. But he wasn't going nowhere where he wasn't going to have a problem at. He wasn't doing all of that. He wasn't walking around blinged up. Okay? He wasn't. He had a nice car, but the car was probably a lease. Go ahead and take this piece. I don't care. He wasn't walking around blinging. The dude was worth millions because he knew how to move. He was in South Central LA, dog. He wasn't going to be down there walking in the Popeye's chicken all blinged out, bruh. Come on, man. You got to know how to move. Okay? All right. Little Sean says, yep, that's what happens when you're in SF. You got to roll it out. Hey, man, guess what? That's anywhere. That's any city like that, bro. That's Philly, Baltimore, D.C., Houston, Dallas, Miami, Atlanta. Like, there's rougher spots, bro. There's rougher spots. Cali doesn't move like these other places move. Let his ass would have been down in the wrong part of Chicago. He wouldn't. They know how to shoot out there. Luckily, this person don't know how to shoot. Dude don't know what he doing. You go to you go to Chirac, they know how to shoot a weapon. Okay? Trust me, you won't be the first person that they ever shot over something. So I'm just being honest, man. Okay? Man, you got to know how to move, bro. All right. Rosetown native said there's places you can be and places you can't once you get to a certain level. Nasty work out here. Yeah, dog. Yeah. You got to know how to move, man. The NFL is not doing a good job. They're not. They have rookie symposiums. They've had these women come in, tell them getting caught up with these women who are going to spike your drink and do all of that kind of stuff, getting caught up with these, with these thoughts out here. But you need to, there needs to be a class on wolves, bruh. Because even if you would, okay, let's look at it like this. A lot of times, these players, if they're playing in a high profile game, let's just say you're like, how can I say it? You're coming off of a bye week in the NFL, and your next game is across the country. Either you're going East Coast to West Coast to East Coast. A lot of times they'll go out a few days early. Like they'll spend that week in that city for you to get, for you to get acclimated to the time and all of that. So a lot of times, we're practicing at this little college, or they're practicing here, they're practicing there. You get time to go out still. You got a curfew, but you still got time to go out in the city. And you're in a city, you don't know how to move, and you're walking around with every piece of jewelry you got to let it be known that you're whatever. Man, you get your ass in trouble on a road trip. Okay, so that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Juba Ray said shoulder. That's a lot better. I'm hoping that's what it is. Okay. All right. Got people on here running in here. Leo V, years ago when I was in Union Square, it was beautiful. Shane, what happened to San Francisco? Yeah, San Francisco used to be one of the most beautiful cities in the world. The city itself hasn't changed. It's the people that's in the city. I mean, you could say the same thing about LA. You could say the same thing about LA, but LA's so spread out. Like San Francisco's a small plot of land. Okay? All compact, very much compacted. Everything is going on in a short proximity. You don't even need transportation. You don't even need to drive to be in San Francisco. You get on the Muni bus, BART, trolley. You can get around. LA is so vast and so big, bro, that what's going on this little sector doesn't have shit to do with what's going on over here. It really don't. Hollywood Hills, where all the celebrities live, Bel Air, Homely Hills and BH and all of them, Calabasas. Man, them people going out there, man, doing home invasions, bro. These dudes are driving all the way from wherever they driving from. Some driving as far as Riverside to come out here to do crimes. They're passing where I live at up, and I got a staircase in my house, but they're passing me by because they're like, we're gonna go over there and get them people who really don't know that they're being watched. They really think they safe, and you ain't. You ain't safe, bruh. That's why all these rappers is getting shot like Pop Smoke. Where did he get shot? They got shot in the Hollywood Hills, bruh. $1 million mansion. They just jumped the fence and tried to do a home invasion, bruh. Like, these celebrities' houses getting swatted. They getting robbed. They getting breaking in. They doing all of that, dog. They passing all of us other people up. They're just driving past us. They're like, sup, we know y'all probably packing. Y'all ready for us. We're not even going to mess with you. Shot in the shoulder at the Ken of Marcus Allen identifies why Antonio Pierce is the right leader for the Raiders. It's my favorite Raider. See, Caress a damn broad daylight in the chest. The Angel for sure. TMZ has him walking in his own ambulance with the wound. Oh, then he wasn't shot in the chest then. If he's walking to the ambulance, he got shot in the shoulder or something. Still, dog. Still. Yeah, the paramedics are definitely overworked up there, dog. Plato, what's going on? Facts. Leo V, when I travel, I plan Jane outfit, nice dinner outfit. I know where I'm going, where stuff is sketchy and look bummy. Or just be with somebody that knows, that knows what's popping. They call it checking in out here, man, where you come to the city and you're trying to make some money. You got to check in. You check in with the certain factions to make sure your show going to go off without a hitch. Make sure you're taking care of us. But there's nothing wrong with having somebody, somebody that knows the terrain. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. That feel good. Me too, Shaq. I have no enemies, but I'm always knowing my surroundings. 2024 is not 1984. No, sure ain't. Sure ain't, man. You got to know what it is, bro. Not what it ain't. Okay. People want what you got. You really thinking that you don't really, I'm not really doing much. Dog. Man. If you got $20 and the wolf don't got no money, you got $20. Don't, I'm only carrying some change. Nah. Trust me, they're looking for you. Peanut said, Dr. P said, California, the Wild West again. It's always been the Wild West. It's just now that you got the right people in regards to the news getting hit up. You getting people that's got notables behind them getting hit up. Now it's people are paying attention, but the everyday stuff is LA, man. You know, I could turn on the TV at any time and see a car chase. Man, I could see police chasing a car. All it's just notorious here. That O.J. Simpson stuff back in the days. I never seen that before. Man, there's always somebody running around with a car, done some carjack somebody, and got the whole police department following them all over. That's all they do is show these chases, man. I've seen that you have 3 or 4 chases at once, man. Nobody cares, man. But let it would have been a celebrity's car that happened. This dude hijacked Ben Affleck's car. Oh man! See, because you actually care about that, but you don't care about Joe Blow. You don't care about that. Jose Vargas said, "Bay don't play. They don't. This ain't L.A. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, it all depends on what part of L.A. you talking about. Okay, understand that. LA, trust me, I'm Bay, but I know L.A. more than you do. Okay, trust me. Dr. P said behavior coming so normal. All you can do, you can't change the world, bro. All you can do is change yourself. Okay. Julian putting that good word out. Smoking pots. What's up, Pots? Is he all right? From what I hear. Leah Santa Monica, McDonald's got time limit to eat inside, need to purchase food and quota and receipt to use the restroom, need to stop homelessness too. Well, McDonald's is really actually not the most notorious spot that's doing the stuff they're doing like that. Surprisingly, it's Starbucks. Starbucks are not really allowing, unless you're in certain areas, they are not allowing you to eat inside. You come in, it's like a walk up. There ain't no seating. You waiting for your coffee, you're standing up. There ain't no comfort. Ain't no, oh, I can sit on this chair and wait for my stuff. Oh, I can sit on this couch and wait for my stuff. Oh, I can sit on this booth. You're not doing none of that. All of them are walk in, you walk your ass in or walk up. And you better wait in your car if you need to sit down, because there ain't no place to sit down. Okay? They close so many Starbucks. Like, there used to be Starbucks everywhere. On Sunset and Vine, one of the most famous corners in the world, had a Starbucks I used to go to because I used to work down the street. So much homeless stuff going on in there. I used to go in there and get me a morning coffee or get me everything bagel or whatever. And these homeless people come in there just terrorizing everybody. Come in, I mean stinking like a sewer. Come in, harass everybody, asking for money, walking in, taking stuff, and they closed them down. They're like, man, we're not even going to have a Starbucks over here. Okay, no more Starbucks when you on Hollywood and Vine, man. I mean, that's or Sunset and Vine. They got one in Hollywood and Vine, but that's a little bit down. It's not as popular. Okay, so yeah, it's happening. Follow X and IG. Lock in with a channel membership, man. It's less than $5, man. Let's go. Okay. David Snodowski says, let's get a photo. And if you guys catch me. Okay. Hair Grease says, where the cigars at? Cigars over there. A little too late for me to smoke a cigar tonight. That's a 3 hour. Cigars is a 3 hour smoke, Hair Grease. If you're smoking a real one, it's going to take you 2 hours, two and a half hours. Too late now. I don't want to be up this late. Smoking pots, but Rasheed Russell was announced that the civil case in the NFL won't do crap about civil stuff, but still waiting on any criminal charges. There you go, man. Smoking pots is Chiefs Kingdom fan #1 on this channel. Okay, you just heard from Chief Kingdom himself. Yeah, that's just as good as Andy Reid telling you. Smoking pots is his word in regards to the Chief is just as good as Andy Reid's. Okay, Kavan, how you doing, big dog? What's going on? Okay. Vincent Mills, criminals are opportunists present that they how they act. Yeah, I mean, everything is opportunity. Everything is opportunistic. Okay, everything is opportunistic. If you're walking in the parking lot of Vincent Mills, you just come out of the bar and you're walking to your car, man, and you see $100 bill that's on the ground, and you pick it up, you're opportunist. But you didn't commit no crime, though. I mean, you could easily went up and said, hey, man, anybody drop $100? Smarter to know that you don't do that. Because anybody would say, yeah, that's mine. But if it's somebody's wallet, you can identify, you open it up. You still an opportunist. You could be like, I have an opportunity to do the right thing, to give the wallet back, or an opportunity to not do the right thing, act like I didn't see it, take the money out and chuck the wallet. I mean, everything's opportunistic. Let's hit this like button, man. Run the likes up, y'all. Let's go. Let's keep the likes at 50%. Bev says Sunset and Sunnyside districts are two different neighborhoods. I know that. I lived in both areas, Bev. Come on, stop, sis, stop. Cut it out. You're trying too hard. Okay. Bay Money, Bay Area isn't in the building. That's good. Bay Area is always in the building because I'm from the Bay Area, so good to have people in here. Sack said Game Goofy. Yeah, they don't have no idea what you're even talking about, bro. They think that's a video game. What you just said, Sack. Bay Money kids don't even go outside no more. Nope, they don't. They don't, man. The worst punishment my parents ever gave me was to tell me I couldn't go outside. Now these kids are like that. Ain't no punishment. I ain't trying to go outside no way. Terrence be in the house. Right. Dr. Feelgood said, what high school did you go to, man? MP Hood. That's where I went. Okay. Bev, like a membership. War Web. Hey, Shaq, did you see the Cam Ward, Miami, and Hurricane Big off the ball, draft the corner, statues? I didn't watch that. I watched the highlights, bro. I didn't watch all that. I seen the highlights. Bob Law, I'm from San Francisco. San Francisco. Let me tell you, no watch is worth your life. But I don't think that I don't think that the guy gave him an opportunity to really do that. I wasn't there, man, but a 17-year-old minor robbing a guy like that, he didn't give him an ample opportunity to do that, really. It was a hurry up, da da da. The kid was rushed, panicking. I mean, the guy would have moved to take his watch off, he would have got shot. He was getting shot. He was getting shot, man. He was getting shot. You know, this kid don't got no type of training. You know, they're not being trained properly. These guys has got a gun. They don't know what they're doing, dog. They got there hoping that they can come up on a lick. And I don't think that the Pearsall kid had a chance, to be honest. I'm willing to believe that he didn't have a chance. Okay. Then they caught the kid too. I mean, how much of a criminal are you, bro? How good are you when you do that and you get caught too? Like, how did you get caught, bro? Can't make it up, man. Okay. Z with the $5 Zono, man. What's going on, man? Zach Ramey, Texas has the best offensive line in the country. Yeah, that's great. Okay. It's on one facet of football, so we'll see how it all pans out for you guys. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of kids outside. Bob said, Opera Law used to. Bob Law Timber has a map dictating where shit is located. The whole downtown is brown. Can't worry about it. Big Bernie, what's going on? D Bernie. Pop Smoke situation was crazy. Yeah, that Pop Smoke situation was crazy. Just like this rapper Coolio Fulio, or Fulio Coolio, whatever his name is, young kid from Florida, got set up. Like, we got to understand, man, the best way to set somebody up, man, is to set them up with somebody that they don't think is going to set them up. Be an inside job, be one of the homies, be a girl setting you up. That's the oldest trick in the book, man. Try to have you come over to an area you're unfamiliar with, all kinds of stuff. Okay. D. Bernie. Dick Lavender, what's up? The kids need to listen to the song Got by Don't Death. I mean, they listen to enough music, you know? I mean, listening to a song, that's great. But it's not going to help you if you don't apply it. D. Bernie, Luis Lopez, you know anything about his condition? Nah, I didn't hear anything about it. But from what I was told, that if he walked walked over to the ambulance, he's fine. Like I said, his athleticism benefits him. The dude's in tip-top shape. Tip-top shape, young, tip-top shape. He gonna be a lot better than somebody else. Okay. Zach Ramey, man, Texas is complete. They could beat Georgia. We'll see. You guys out here a lot of barking about the horns up until the time is right, and y'all don't show up. We're gonna find out. Let's get the likes and membership up, you guys. Let's run it. Zach Ramey, I think Duncan's had better coffee. I know it was off topic, but it's true. Duncan's coffee's all right, man. I mean, their coffee's okay. But it's all a matter of preference, bro. I mean, we got some of the best coffee in this city is all these smaller coffee spots like Blue Bottom Coffee or a bunch of smaller spots got better coffee, man. But when you talk about convenience, you just got to sometimes you got to go where convenience is. So I don't be ordering all kinds of frappy bappies and all of that, dog. I just give me a pipe, all black, no room for cream, dog. I'm just drinking plain black coffee most of the time. Okay. So that's what it is. Yeah. Guar Reb said Andy Reid smokes cheeseburgers. And don't forget those nuggies. Okay. Joshua says kids saying side now on electronics now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you said it's two different districts. Like I didn't know what I was talking about, Bev. Come on, dog. I know it's two different districts. All right. Joshua Moore said, didn't the player shoot him back? I don't know. I didn't hear about it. Hope so. I mean, if he did, salute to him. Okay. Yeah, thank you for the dono. Did I watch the Allen football game tonight, Angie? No, I didn't. I was with my son, hanging out. Okay. D. Burnett said, Julio Coolio got set up by a broad. I mean, come on, man. You watch First 48 all the time. It's always those situations where a girl sets you up because you're at ease. It's the best way to get at somebody is when they're relaxed. Okay. All right. D. Burnett, young receiver who got shot as a flashing receiver as far as gameplay. Yeah, man. Come on, D, man. You in the industry, dog. You on that side to protect, the what they call universal protection or executive protection business. D. Bernie, you executive protection, dog. Okay, I did it when I came out here, man. I was shadowing celebrities, bro. I was doing the same thing, dog. I was shadowing big time people. Okay, because I don't know how tall you are, man, but you're probably pretty big. I mean, my height and my size is perfect. So, dog, you have to have a contingency plan for everything. You got to know exits, entrances, where to go, where to drive up, where to let somebody out in, back exits, all kinds of stuff. You got to have a whole bunch of strategy. And these kids nowadays, they ain't moving right. They're just walking around, dog. How you just gonna walk around and with a bust down rollie, dog? Like people are really not eating out here. I know it sounds like a metaphor, but these people really aren't eating out here, dog. They really, it's real. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. And I ain't saying that the kid that did it was all bad, but the kid has the all bad mentality. He probably, he's a minor. He probably go home to his mama, or, but he's thinking, hey man, I don't want to be walking around here, not broke. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna bit my way to some money. Okay. You don't play in San Francisco and Oakland, bro. Don't leave your shit in the car. They'll bip your shit. Okay. Oh, let me stop here and get a picture at the Golden Gate Bridge. Park your car. You got your shit in there. They pull up. 2 seconds, they gone, bro. All right. D. Burnett said Pop Smoke took a picture on the Snapchat and had his location on the address was on the picture. Yeah, he got what they called he got pinged. And you got to watch what you're doing, dog. But still, I still think that they knew where he was. Same thing had with PBM Rock. His girl posted a selfie at the Roscoe's on what was it on some Martin Luther King, or was it Manchester? I think it's Martin Luther King, where he got shot at. Okay, or was it Florence? I think it's Florence. She let him know where they were at, dog. But that got debunked because the people who robbed him was sitting in the parking lot and saw him pull up and the guy was like, told his 17-year-old son, go rob his ass. And that's what it was. D. Bernie. San Fran is beautiful and filthy at the same time. It is. Oh, I'm talking about Zach Ramey. Facts. You ain't lying, dog. It is. It's very beautiful. I know where to go. I go out to Chrissy Field, go out that way, take my wife out there. Man, first time I took my wife to San Francisco, she's from the East Coast. She never been there. Took her up there, dog. It was a beautiful day, sunny, clear. They had the boat races up there. Took her out to Fort Point out there. Took some pictures, and I was like, "This is nice." but I had to go through a whole lot of unnice to get there. I mean, I'm like, damn, this place is jacked. Okay. Libby said Manchester by Randy's Donuts. I was at Randy's Donuts today. My son loved Randy's Donuts. I went to Randy's Donuts today. Okay. But I know how to maneuver. I'm comfortable over there. All right. I was in Inglewood the day before yesterday. Okay. Was all over there. Was all on La Brea and Manchester, over there by Doolin Soul Food. I was over there. I'm always in them areas. I'm comfortable. Okay. I'm not scared. I know what it is. I pull up. I know how to maneuver, dog. Just act like I've been there before, because I have been. I've been in LA. I've been living in LA 17 years, bro. I'm pretty comfortable. All right. All right. I'm not B dogging it. I'm not C dogging it. So I just look like a normal cat. All right. Will he be able to play? I don't know. I don't think so. Man, dude just got shot. Okay. Zach Ramey, man, if you know where to go, it's great. Yeah, you got to know where to go. But Union Square Christmas was always nice. That was the shooby dooby spot. Like, we gonna go walk around. You young, you don't got really have no money to do all of that. Just walk around. Enjoy the Christmas. They got the Christmas carolers out there. It was nice. I had my routines when I went up there, dog. I had my routines. Okay. I go to Alioto's out there on Fisherman's Wharf. Been going to Alioto's forever, man. I remember my father, when I was real little, we went there. So if I wanted to go there, I'd take myself there. I wouldn't take a no girl there. I think I took one girl to Alioto's. Right there, you could see my seat right there where you could look across the water and see Alcatraz, like right there. I go to Alioto's. Go and get me some food. Get me the New England, the San Francisco style clam chowder. Get that steak, hella bread. You got them places where they give you the bread baskets, bro. Be there with the bread basket. Do that. Go to Union Square. Nice, bro. Ghirardelli Square. Go get some chocolate. Go walk around Pier 39. It was nice. Okay, see the sea lions on the sea. Ain't like that no more, though. Okay, he was at the Manchester location. All right, Miss Martise. Okay, there you go. See, we got some people that know what it is. I didn't know. I've never been to that Roscoe's. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's certain Roscoe's I haven't been to yet. I haven't been to Long Beach Roscoe's yet. I haven't been to that one. I haven't been there, not because I'm worried about it. I'm not in LBC a lot. Okay, I've never been. The Manchester location. No, it wasn't the Manchester one. The Manchester location, unless it's the other one, South Central Manchester, but it wasn't Manchester in 405. Okay, that's across from Randy's Donuts. I've never been to that one, not because of problem, because when I'm going to go to Roscoe's, I'm gonna go to a Roscoe's that, I'll go to the one that used to be on Pico. That used to be the one I go to, Pico and La Brea, because that's the one you see everybody at. Pico and La Brea, or go to the one on Gower, Sunset and Gower up in Hollywood. Those would be the ones I would go to. Now that one on Pico is gone, and they moved it to Washington. I've been to one in Altadena, and but I've never been to that one that's in the hood over there, dog. South Central, I've never been to that one. It's too dense there, bro. You're driving past it, man. You see a sign of Roscoe's and you see all these other things going on. The little Chinese spot, the little this, the little that, the little clothing spot. It's just too dense in there, bro. And there's no parking. You park it in there and everybody's walking in. Like, nah, dog, this is all bad. Okay. Zach Graham said, dude got shot in the chest. He's not playing this year. Depends on the caliber. Anything 9mm, he's on the shelf. Oh, he got shot in the chest? All bad. Rod Hammer says, I live 5 minutes from Roscoe's. Hey, Rod, I'm going to tell you, man, Rod Manhammer, you might live 5 minutes from Roscoe's, but when was the last time you went? Like, when you live in LA, man, you don't go to Roscoe's. You only go to Roscoe's when somebody comes to town, they want to go to Roscoe's. I mean, You don't go. I mean, I haven't been forever. You don't go to Roscoe's when you in LA. There's too many places to eat. Too many places to eat, man. Too many places to eat. But when you come to town, like when I used to come to town back in the 90s, there'd be two things I had to do. First thing I did when I got off the plane was go to In-N-Out Burger. That was mandatory. Me and my boys fly to LA. First thing we doing is we're getting a rent a car and we're going to Roscoe's. That was the first thing. Guaranteed. And the second thing, we're going to Roscoe's on Pico. That was mandatory. Now I live here. I haven't been to Roscoe's in years, bro. Literally. I haven't been. Because it's no reason for me to go. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go for the food. Nah, there's better food. But if we're gonna go and it's gonna be a bunch of people, then it's more of that type of event. Okay? Haven't so people in LA don't go to Roscoe's really. Really. You just don't. Okay? There's too many other places to go. All right. But if people come to town, they want to go to Roscoe's. Hey man, when we gonna go to Roscoe's? I roll with you because then it's fun. Because then you get to see somebody experience Roscoe's. You get to see how they, how they act. And I remember the first time I went to Roscoe's. I had some girls that we knew, and they were like, "We're gonna take y'all to Roscoe's," and we got there. We went to Pico and La Brea, which was the one to go to. And I went there that first time. I saw Kevin Garnett, KG. And he was there, and he was walking in with J.R. Ryder, Isaiah Ryder, bro. They were there. I'm like, damn, because you see celebrities in there. And then another time I was in there, I saw Roland Martin and I saw Tavis Smiley. And so when you used to go to the Pico location, because Obama went to that one, you would see people like that. I'm like, damn, KG. KG put up in a Bentley, got out. Wait, was he all blinged up? Kevin Garnett in his prime, bro, when he was with the Timberwolves, he wasn't walking around with blinged up, man, because he knew what it was. He's from Chicago. KG's from Chicago. He knew how to move, bro. He's like, man, I'm KG. I'm 7 feet tall, bro. Black as hell, skinny as hell. You know who I am on my every Nike commercial. I don't need to be walking around blinged up. He didn't have on no bling, bro. He didn't have no bust down watch, none of that. He had on just a skinny with a t-shirt, some long, like back in them days with the long Allen Iverson white t-shirt. Dude had on some jeans and some size 20 shoes. And he might have had a little watch, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Okay, it might have just been a plain, he probably had a plain Rollie or something. And that was it. Little thin chain. And that was the first time I ever went to Ross's. I was like, damn, Kevin Garnett. Damn, I was like, wow. They're like, oh, he's here he comes to LA all the time. Like people ain't, they don't even get caught up in that. All right. Rod Armour said, Maurice Durst said, you're right. Yeah, I'm right. I've been here a long time. Ain't nobody going to Roscoe's to go to a Roscoe's, dog. Okay, you just don't. Okay. But when you go, you know what to order. Rod Hammer said, Manhammer said 4 years ago when the chicken was dry. The chicken's always dry at Roscoe's. The chicken is always dry at Roscoe's, but that's why you have to syrup it up. The syrup saves everything. Let's not act like that Belgian waffle is all of that. It ain't. Okay? It's the syrup, dog. It's the syrup and the combination. Okay, I'll tell you. First time we went to Roscoe's, man, like I said, these girls took us to Roscoe's. And we were like, oh, let's go to the one over here. And they're like, no, you got to go to they call it the real Roscoe's, but it really, I don't know. It wasn't the real Roscoe's once I got here, but they thought it was the real one. But hey, we got to go to the real one. Okay, where's the real one at? La Brea and Pico. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, isn't that kind of the hood? Not really, not that I live here, but at the time I was kind of like, ain't that like 60s territory? Which it is. Okay, cool. Went there, like I just said, saw KG, saw this person, saw that person, packed, music playing outside, vendors selling the little shirts and all of that. Got in there, dog. I didn't know what to order. So girl told me, she's like, Shaq, you need to order the Skull Special. So what's the Skull Special? Show me what it is. I said, okay, take a Skull Special. Boom, boom. Okay. Get the Skol special, comes in, and she was like, don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Telling me, don't touch nothing. My boys was all right. They're like, they don't know what they're doing. You got to do it right. I said, okay. She said, so you got the two syrups. You got two syrups, man. Roscoe's will give you two syrups. You want some more syrup, you're going to have to ask for it. And I'm giving you a whole bunch. Syrup be this much. I said, okay. She goes, you got two syrups. One syrup is for the waffle. Okay, put it on the waffle. I said, okay, I got another syrup. I'm putting on the waffle. She's like, nope. You got to put it on the chicken. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, that sounds nasty as hell. I ain't gonna put no damn syrup on no chicken. She's like, if you don't like it, I'll pay for it. That's all you had to say, girl. You gonna pay for it? Cool. She said, pour the syrup on the chicken. I'm just like, this, you messing my chicken up. Everybody at the table was, she's getting you. I was like, pour that syrup on the chicken. She's like, pour it all over. She said, grab that Red Rooster hot sauce. I was like, nah. She said, grab the Red Rooster hot sauce. Grab the Red. She said, put hot sauce on the chicken. And I said, chicken, hot sauce, syrup, nasty as hell. She's like, put it on there. I said, all right. She said, watch his face. I just picked it up, looked at it. I was dripping syrup, hot sauce. She said, watch his face. She said, bite it. She was like, yeah. Now pay for mine too. I'm like, well, I ain't doing that. But you have to know what to do. You eat the chicken by itself. Chicken dry as shit. Eat the waffle by itself. It ain't nothing. You gotta know how to put it together, dog. So that's what it is. Okay. Dante says, yeah, I go to the one on Washington and La Brea. Yeah, I haven't been to the new one. I need to go to Sky's Tacos. I've been in a minute. There's a bunch of spots, man. D. Burns, I don't even call it Roscoe's no more. I call it Russell's Pigeons and Pancakes. Food is trash now. Like I said, I haven't eaten in a long time. You know, one of my boys, he always comes down here, dog. He's from Chicago. All he wanted to do was eat. He was down in Anaheim. He was like, yo, man, you want to meet me down at Roscoe's at Anaheim? I'm like, man, how come every time you come here, you eat Roscoe's? Every time, dog. Like, doesn't get any better. It's the same. Oh, man, it's what I do. People have routines. They come to LA, they go to Roscoe's. They come to LA, they got their things they do. But when you live here, it's like, I don't go there. No reason to. There's too many other places to go. I mean, Chicken and Waffles is a whole bunch of nice places to go. They're all over the place. Shop the store, get some merch. D. Burner say, hey, Shaq, make sure you catch ESPN today. The interception of the season's already taking place. Oh, yeah, I'm going to check it out. Check it out. Dante's like, a couple months ago, I went to Pink's Hot Dogs, first time in like 7 years. I've only been to Pink's Hot Dogs one time. I've only been to Pink's. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've been to Pink's Hot Dogs on La Brea, the main location, but they got the little satellite ones. They got one at Universal. Not as good. Not as good. But I only went to Pink's with my brother. My brother wanted to go to Pink's one time. Line was long as shit. Pink's Hot Dogs was all right. It was cool. It's something you got to do just to say you did it. There's a lot of spots like that. That's iconic spots. I remember when I first came down here, Tommy Burger I haven't eaten Tommy Burger forever. Tommy Burger was mandatory to eat at Tommy Burger. Fat Burger was mandatory. Only thing I like at Fat Burger is their fries. Their fat fries. Their burgers be sloppy, bro. That was mandatory. Randy's Donuts is mandatory. Roscoe's is mandatory. As far as food spots, that's cultural type stuff like that. So yeah. I'm surprised you went to Pink's, D. Burns. You seen Barry shut down on the Beverly Center? Yeah, I used to go to Barry's. Barry's was cool, man. Barry's was cool, but these people, since the pandemic, man, these places can't stay open. Okay. Subscribe and share the channel. I need more subs. Yes, I do, man. We're on the road to 10,000. Appreciate you, sis. Leo V. For me in LA, it's In and Out In Out Taco, King Taco, One Walk, East LA, and One Burger, the Perch or Shubia. I've never been to Perch. Leo V, I know Perch is downtown and it's real dope. It's like in a high rise. It's on like one of the top floors and beautiful view a lot downtown LA. They also got something called Catch LA, Catch. It's over there in WeHo. Play another place called Craig's. Craig's where all the celebrities go to. Craig's to eat over there. Dan Tana's. There's a bunch of iconic spots, man, all over everywhere. King Taco in East LA. I've driven past it. I've never stopped in there. El Capec in East LA. I've driven past it. But LA's a foodie city, bro. I mean, some of the best food is gonna be the trucks, the food trucks. Is going to like they got gourmet ones, so you can really get some food. Okay. But so ironically, a few blocks over, it's called Obama Boulevard. Yeah, I mean I remember when they dedicated it to Obama. Man, that was like the year after the pandemic, 2021 or something like that. Good. Don't you really want a good burger? You got to go to Hood Hawkins House of Burgers. I've heard of Hawkins House of Burgers, Dante, just to let you know. Is that the one that's over there? That's in Watts. That's across from where Top Dog and them cats is at over there, dog. What's their housing project over there? What's the name of the housing project, man? That Top Dog, TD, and them from. Punch and all them cats is from, man. What's it called? It's not Jordan Downs. It's called D. Bernie. What's that spot over there? Down over there by where Top and them, where they're from, dog. Okay, I can't remember the name of it. Okay. You get rid of some of these people. Leo V said after Dodger game, Tommy was a spot to hit up. Yeah, Tommy Burger. Tommy Burger was a spot to hit up. Okay, but then it just started getting, the quality started going down, or maybe my palate got better. I mean, because when you're young, that kind of stuff tastes really good, dog. And then you get older, you have your palate's more refined. It isn't as good. Follow me on X and IG. Yeah, Hawkins Farm, but you didn't watch across. Yeah, Nickerson Gardens. That's what it is, D Burn. I knew you knew. Nickerson Gardens across the street. I've driven past it before. I mean, if I ever had a reason to be over there and go get a burger, I would. Okay. Like I said, I pull up and won't have no problems. Okay. But I know it's right across the street from Nickerson Gardens. I know that. It's active and cracking around there. You can catch a stray. Yeah. I know it is active over there. I know it is. See, man, but for me, D Bernie, I'd rather go to Tam's Burgers in Compton. The one that Kendrick was at, that he shot for Not Like Us, and the one that Suge ran over the homie. I went over there. Okay. It might be on this channel. I might have went over there. I might be on this channel, dog. Or maybe I did on Facebook. But I went over there and got me something to eat. Tam's Bulletproof Takeout, bro. Right over there, dog. Then you got Dale's Donuts over there on Alondra in Compton. I've eaten at all those spots, bro. I'm in there. I'm out here. I'll be everywhere, bro. I've never had a problem, dog. The only time I ever had somebody try to throw up a set at me, I was where I thought nothing was gonna happen at. I had somebody throw a set at me. I was in Koreatown, and I had a Hispanic homie throw a set up at me because I had on the wrong hat. When I first came out here, man, I had on the wrong hat. I had a Yankees hat on, bro. I had a Yankees hat on, and I didn't understand that the gang affiliations with the hats. I didn't understand that, dog. Okay, I didn't know that was SY. All right, okay, I had no idea. But when he threw that up at me, man, I was thinking, oh, he's just trying to throw it up at me because it's Dodgers and Yankees. Nah, dog, that had nothing to do with it. Had to do with the fact I was black, and had to do with the fact that I had that New York, and had to do with the SY. I know now. I know if I'm going to be wearing my hat. I don't take my hat off. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. But now I'm aware now. I'm aware that, yeah, man, be ready for somebody to throw a set at you. They ain't never say nothing to me. They throw a set, see what I'm gonna do. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Rod Mammonhammer, who used to have the best hood burger, was Three Bears barbecue. What about Master Burger? You had Master Burger? Master Burger, man. They got one downtown and they got one on Adams and Crenshaw. D. Brunson purchased fire low key player atmosphere up there looking high. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about Perch. Right, Merle said, what's going on? Hey, happy birthday, man, to your boy Jesse. Thank you to if you appreciate the links being thrown on. Maybe you can get some of the other lower followers to do that. Hey man, you guys please put a 1 in the chat for my sister Bev. She's always in here giving you guys a good game, man. Show some love and appreciation, bro. Okay. Right, Emma says, call in your order if you go to Hawkins. Yeah, like I'm not like the only time I'm in Watts, one of my good friends, man, Shantae Gibson, who's Tyrese Gibson's older sister, who I was very close to, one of my best friends in the world. She passed away last year. But the only time I was in Watts in that area was either I was with her or I was going to the Nike store in Watts. Because I go down there and across the street from Jordan High School. I go over there and come up until I saw that they ran and they did a smash and grab in there when the police is sitting in the parking lot. I was like, I ain't got no reason to go over there no more. So for me, it's not like, oh, I want to go eat over there. It's like, I've been in LA long enough. I don't have to like go to the hood areas like that to eat. If I'm with somebody and that's what we're going to do, cool. But I'm not. I don't have no reason to be over there by Nickerson Gardens. The only time I see Nickerson Gardens is when I'm on the 110. Okay, I mean at the 105. When I'm on the 105, I see it. It's right up the freeway. You can see Nickerson Gardens is right on the 105. It ain't hard to see. It's right there. Okay, so I don't have no reason to do that because if I'm driving that way, I'm going to Orange County. I'm gonna be somewhere else. I'm gonna be where there's some food at. I mean, finding food in LA ain't hard. Okay. So I'm never gonna go there to Hawkins just to go. But if I'm with somebody from that set or from that area, yeah, I'll go over there if that's what we're doing. But I don't really have no reason to really be in Watts, man. Like I said, I ain't been over there in a long time. Really in that area. Like I said, it was a Nike store, I'll do that. But outside of that, ain't nothing to do. Okay. Yeah, Dickinson Gardens, P-Town. I couldn't remember the name, but you got it. Joshua Morris, man, Tommy Burger. Yeah. Yeah. Diddy's on it. He said, yeah, I did it. Yeah, Terry Carter, man, the homie, man. What was Terry's nickname, D? D Bernie? What was Terry's nickname, dog? Can't think of his name right now. His nickname. But yeah, man, that whole situation with Suge, Suge did the wrong thing with that one, bro. Okay. I mean, just wrong. 111, Master Burger's fire. D Bernie, I'm gonna tell you the first time I had Master Burger, had this cat that I worked with. He was from Gardena, and I had just moved here. I didn't like the dude, man. The dude was young, was always talking crazy, acting like he was active, always talking about being active, but I knew he wasn't active, dog. Okay, but his family was active, so you already know how it is, D. How people move down in LA, they family's active, and then they want to act like they're active too. To the people they don't know, people who they can get away with that with. They can false flag and get away with it. So he was telling everybody about Master Burger, Master Burger, Master Burger, Master Burger. And I was working by UCLA. So I was working in Westwood. So, it was really nice over there. So he was talking about, man, you ain't had no real hood burger till you had Master Burger. So he was talking and our boss told him, okay, man, I'm gonna pay for it, man. I'm gonna give you like $120 out of the stash. Go over to Master Burger and bring us some Master Burgers back. So he went all the way over to Crenshaw and Adams and brought us the Master Burgers back. Master Burger was cool. What I liked about Master Burger was the meat was light. It was It was thick as hell. It was thick on that burger, bro. Thick as hell on that burger, bro. It looked like grandma just got the hamburger meat and just rolled it up and just it was just not even a smash burger, just flip it. Yeah, it was pretty good, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. It's pretty good. Kyle James with the $9.99. How do you feel about the Seahawks? I answered that question before. I answered it again. I think the Seahawks. I think you guys are going to surprise some people, man. But I think it's going to be hard you being in the AFC West and NFC West because with San Francisco and the Rams and what's going on with them, I think it's going to be kind of hard for you guys because your defense isn't as good as it used to be. Legion of Boom is not there, but your offense is good. Geno's playing well. You know, you got a Metcalf. Metcalf is always going to do something. But I don't. You need a secondary receiver, and your running game is pretty stout. But you guys are a passing team. So if you guys can keep games close, you guys have a chance to do something. I think you guys are going to surprise some people. But trying to win the division, I think, is going to be too hard for you guys to win. I think San Francisco is going to win the division. But maybe you can battle with the Rams. If you can come in second, you could possibly get a wild card. But it's not going to be three teams that's coming out of the NFC West. So you're going to have to be first or second. If you want to go into the playoffs, you're going to have to be first or second. Okay, it's not going to be three teams. It's not going to be because the Rams should make it. 49ers will make it. So there's not going to be a third team coming out of the NFC West making it. So that's what I think about it. Appreciate the $9.99 dono though. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, Dante said I've been to Master Burger. Yeah, those ones are for you. Stephen Gomez ones, Dante's ones. Okay, Sarah sending love. Yeah, Master Burger's fire, but I've never had a Master Burger fresh off the grill though, D Bernie. I've always like it. The only time I had it, it was cold. I throw it in the microwave, you know. So Black Raiders, I think Nutty Block Compton Crisp where the Compton has too. Yeah, man, but I will, you know, that's probably true. But I was in more of mid city area. Mid city is they do got SYs. But I didn't know that. And the kid was a young little dude, man. Now, I'll be honest with you. Now, if that would have happened, you know, I had just got to LA, so I didn't know. Okay. But now, that would have happened. I mean, man, you better get your young ass out of here, man. I would have said something. Okay. Bev said, thanks for the dono to Kyle James. Okay. D. Bernie, real talk, Black Raider, man. For the most part, Yankees had us affiliated with all neighborhood Crips. Rolling 60 popular set. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, dog, like you just got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to maneuver, dog. I don't really wear all my Yankee stuff like I was doing before. Okay. If I'm going to the game or something. But I mean, you know, it's just all about you knowing what it is. If I'm wearing it, I'm going to be aware of what's popping. Okay. So, you know, I didn't know all of that, but now I know every hat the Blue Jays mean this means that. I mean, everything. I know everything. Okay. I know it all now. You know, but that never went down. Okay. Seahawks winning the division. Okay. You gotta win the division then. Okay. All right. Is that it, y'all? Not bad tonight. Not bad for a quick conversation. Okay. Yeah. Rip the Fatman scoop. Oh, D Bernie. Oh my God. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Fatman Scoop passed away last night. I was sitting here on the couch, man, this morning, you know, flipping through my phone, and I saw it, and I said, "Oh no!" And the wife was like, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And I told her, she was like, "Oh, man, who's gonna hype up the party? Who's in the house? Who's in the house? I'm about to say, who's gonna do all the hype, man? Who's gonna be the hype man now?" You got $100 bill, put your hands up. Who's gonna do all of that, D Bernie, man? Who's gonna hype up the sets? Who's gonna hype the parties up? One of the greatest hype men of all time, dog. Okay. Oh my God. Man, I was not digging that this morning, bro. Wife was like, "Yeah, that's what happens. People pass away. Time go, things move on." I'm like, "Man, but I need somebody to hype up the jam." Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Man, I didn't like that, dog. I didn't like it, dog. I really didn't. Usually be like, "Oh man, such and such passed." I was like, "Man, come on, man. Do you understand how hype he made the party, man? When he put on them records and them remixes, man. Yeah, Fatman Scoop passed away, man. It was one of those ones where it's like, let me go make sure it ain't no cap. Let me go and to the regular news outlets, and I saw NBC, CBS, you know, mainstream. I was like, Then they got the video. I didn't even watch the video. They got video because he collapsed on stage, bro. They got the video. I didn't even look at it, man. I said, I don't want to see that man die on stage, bro. Last night, Fatman Scoop passed away. He was in critical condition. He's only 53, bro. It's not old. Damn, dog. And I was like, man, when you talk about hype men in hip hop, the greatest hype man of all time in hip hop is Flavor Flav. I don't care what none of y'all say. Flavor Flav is the top hype man ever in hip hop. Fatman Scoop is top 5. He might even be top 3, top 2. I can't think of nobody else that's a hype man. Hype man that's household like that. Flav is one. Flavor Flav is number 1 hype man. Period. Fatman Scoop might be 2. I can't think of nobody. I was trying to think in my head, who else can I say? Fatman Scoop. Oh, Little John, yeah. Yeah, Little John's number 2. Little John. Flav's number 1. Flav, Little John, Fatman Scoop, dog. Oh my God. Yeah, Flav, Little John, Fatman. Exactly. We thinking the same. We're real hip hop heads. Flav's number 1, dog. Flav started. Flav, because my wife was like, well, yeah, he's the one that started it. I'm like, well, typically the person that started it's the GOAT. Flav was, yeah, come on, man. You can't compete with that, dog. That's all time. The clocks, all of that. Flav is number 1. Little John number 2, dog. Yeah. We still got John. We still got Flav. But Fatman Scoop, dog, that hurt. That hurt, dog. That hurt. All those jams he was on, man. Come on, dog. Man. Missy Elliott, all them jams. That hurt, bro. Okay. That hurt. Bev appreciate me by sending you through Cash App. Bev get that check. Okay. Only you could do that, Bev. All right. Talk with your wallet. Right. Hammond says winning the division. Rip Fatman Scoop. Yeah, man. Fatman Scoop. I really said, oh no. I said it out loud. Wife was like, what happened? What happened? Yeah, D, but he's supposed to be DJ. I love that R&B festival that weekend in Grand Park or downtown. Oh, you're working that event? When it's your time, it's your time, dog. That's what wife was telling me. She's like, when it's your time, it's your time. I'm like, man, I need for him to be around. Hey, man, I need for him to be around. We got these other people walking around, shouldn't be walking around, dog. Okay. Remember Rip, Fatman Scoop, Beat King, yeah, Rip, Pokey, yeah, y'all 3 passed out on stage. Yeah, I forgot about Beat King. Beat King passed away this month. Didn't Beat King pass away this month? Oh, man, they just dropping like flies, bro. Proof from Tony Yayo, yeah, proof for Eminem. I give Proof more props than Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo was all right as a with a G Unit. He was all right, but I give Proof more. Because Proof pushed M. Proof pushed M. He was the person that was pushing him to be as good as he is. Proof was pushing him. Proof, he would challenge M. But yeah, man, Fatman Scoop, man, that's a rough one right there, dude. You talk about somebody who could just, I mean, it didn't even matter what the joints were, man. He was on a joint that was turned up. Okay, seriously, I can't stand Khaled. Khaled is not a good hype man at all. All he does is say his name. I mean, I respect Khaled for his production, for the songs he's put out. But, I mean, when he said that stuff about Tyler, the Creator, dog, I was kind of like, man, you kind of a little bit too famous to be hating on somebody. Okay, I didn't really like that. Just Merle says, I only listen to NWA, Easy, and Beastie Boys. NWA is my favorite group of all time, dog. NWA is my favorite group. And I'm just telling you. So all that, you listening to that good shit. Did I watch Man and Wife? No, I haven't seen it. And the cassette tape back then, oh man, I had them all, dog. I still got all my CDs and all my stuff, dog. Okay. You know what I was listening to, just to let you guys know what I was listening to in the car. In my car. Cause I still got a CD player in my car, dog. And I would let my son was listening to it. I was listening to Digital Underground Sex Packets album. Humpty Dance, man. My son loves Humpty Dance, man. I played it. My son was I was playing Humpty Dance. I was on the west side, man. Picked my son up from school. I threw the CD in, boo. I'm playing that album, dog. Okay, I'm playing it, bro. My son was in the back seat. I was like, yeah, this is your pops right here. This is me. This is my era. This is the Bay. This is Shock G and come on, dog. All right. Cole in. What's going on, Cole in? He said Texas is going to serve a royal beat down on Michigan next week. Yeah, we're going to find out. D. Bernie, Rico Wade. Yeah, Rico Wade, man, he passed away too, man. Louis Riley gives out how many days you live. God decides how much money you make your whole life. I agree with that. Okay. Derek DG, what's up, DG? Cole N said Ghetto Boys over NWA, but they're both good. Oh, you going to pick Ghetto Boys because you from Texas. I ain't mad at that, but nah, NWA was far more influential. NWA created a whole genre of music, dog. The gangster shit was NWA created that. The whole shit was created. NWA and Ice-T created that entire gangster rap era. All that Ghetto Boys, all that stuff came underneath that, dog. Okay, what was going on with Jay Prince and all of them, dog? All of that. Family's house listening to Seagram, man. Oh, another guy that passed away. Seagram, the Jacker. When you guys start talking hip hop and start talking to me, you're gonna really know that I know what I'm talking about. Like we can just go that way if you want. Okay. Too many of them passed away. Then it was doing good. You know, if you want to talk in New York with Big L and all these dudes, man, streets just got them. D. Bernie, do what you like and get you back. Yeah, had party jump. I sneak out the bedroom and be dancing, dog, off the chain, bro. I was in there playing the Humpty Dance on the album, Six Packet album. That's a 6-minute song. They got like the extended remix of it on the album, dog. 1989, bro. 1989, 1990. Good time for your boy. Excellent time. My son liked that same song and all of that stuff, dog. You know, my son was digging it. So despite what's going on, Diddy was a great hype man. Diddy was a great hype man. I mean, he was good. Okay, but Diddy didn't think he was a hype man. Diddy thinks that he's the A side, and Mace was the hype man, and Mace was the person writing all the songs. Okay, yeah, 6 in the morning, police at my door, fresh Adidas squeak across the bathroom floor. Come on, dog. I'm from Southern Cal. Oh, okay, you from Southern Cal? Okay, Ghetto Boys is hot, dog. Oh man, and also man, salute to Scarface, man. Scarface is he in a hospital too. Okay. Yeah, man. Too much going on, dog. Too much going on. All right, y'all. Go in here, man. The wife got some ice cream. She got some ice cream. I'm gonna go have me some ice cream and enjoy the rest of my night, man. Love y'all, man. Good having a conversation with you, man. Godspeed goes out to everybody we talked about, including Pearsall. Okay, man, the rookie. Hope everything goes good with him, man. No kid deserves to get shot like that. Cole in said the right team. Fanboy, Mac Dre, Shock G, Jacka, Cool Nut. Oh, I forgot about Cool Nut. Cool Nut, Plan B, Rapping Ron, MC Ant, a whole bunch of them. Yes, sub, dog. We talk about everything over here. Yeah, man, salute to the Bay Area, dog. Yeah, area. Salute, man. Guard your grill, though. Guard your grill. Streets don't love us. Streets don't love you, dog. Don't get caught slipping. Keep your head on pivot at all times. Max Checker Filter.